You're in the kitchen. With Miss Paula. Harmonica Mama. Well, hello there, and here I am back again. Just like I promised, I am going to be making some biscuits and gravy, and I'm with my family. My daughter's back here in the background. She's cooking the sausage for the sausage gravy, and my son is running the camera, but maybe he can turn around and say hi real quick. Yeah, so this is Richard, and this is his business, the Tarantula Collective.
Yeah.
And you can tell me how to do a link below so they can come watch you if they like.
Sure, I can do that.
Yeah, that would be fun. So, yeah, he has a really cool YouTube channel called Tarantula Collective. And we have fun watching him.
Oh, well, thank you.
I do.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to watching you cook some food.
Okay. Well, and then when he was early on with this, he did a Mother's Day special, and I got to play with one of his snakes and tarantulas and stuff. So I said, you got to return the favor.
Yeah, definitely.
And come help us out here. So, all righty.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so we're going to get started on these biscuits. It's funny because for all the good cooks that are in my family, I do not recall my mother or my grandmother ever making biscuits from scratch. And I struggled and struggled and struggled to come up with a recipe. So I did a lot of searches. I watched a lot of people on YouTube. I read a lot of recipes and stuff like that. So I kind of have come up with this favorite one. So I'm going to put in a couple of cups of self-rising flour. And as I've said before, when you're measuring flour, you want to spoon it in. And we're at a cabin in like right outside of Summersville, West Virginia. Richard lives in Wheeling. Elizabeth lives in Huntington. I live in Wheelersburg, Ohio. But you want to smooth it out like that. You don't want flour to be packed. We're all getting hungry here, especially with that sausage frying. I mean, it smells marvelous. All right, so there's my 2 cups of flour. Now I'm going to leave that out because I'm going to make like a little well. This is not like my normal equipment, so cooking equipment, I mean. So to that, I am going to add 3/4 butter. Like I have a whole stick of butter and it's cold, and I have 1/4 cup of lard. So I'm going to cut that in just a little bit. It's nice and cold. And it makes it easier to do this when you chop up your butter a little bit. Okay, so I got that going. Now I'm going to buttermilk. And I have about 1.5 cups. Using buttermilk on this kind of biscuit, you just kind of have to kind of guess at it. And sometimes you might need to add a little bit more than the recipe says. So I got this kind of squishing, and I'm just bringing this flour in a little bit at a time. I'm used to having a little bit of a flatter bowl. Okay, I'm going to put in a little more milk here. I actually think I'm going to need a little bit more flour. I don't remember me ever making biscuits. My late husband, Bob, their dad would make biscuits and gravy, but he always either used canned biscuits or Bisquick himself. So we need some flour out here to kind of knead this a little bit. Clean my hands off a bit here. All right, I'm plopping this out on the counter here. And I'm just going to kind of start kneading it a little bit. I have also, if I wanted like really stacked biscuits, I would roll it with rolling pin and fold it back and forth some, but I don't have a rolling pin out here, I don't think anyway. So the other thing we're going to need to do is my oven's not quite up to 500. So now I'm going to cut some biscuits out. We are getting there. My biscuit cutter is actually made to cut fondant. I was in a search for a biscuit cutter and that's all I could find. So I'm going to put these close together. Now, I want to cut some more out.
Looking good.
Thank you. Yeah, so it sounds like that Summersville Lake is hopping today. Of course, this is Labor Day weekend, so it was bound to be. Ooh, that must mean that my oven is good. And then we'll just form this one. Okay. So those are ready to go in the oven. They'll be in there for like about 12 minutes or so. And they're in a 500-degree oven, so we can get started on the gravy part. But I want to wash these hands up first. I got some of this grease from the sausage. I took most of the sausage out for the time being because I want to make a nice roux. I'm working at a little bit of a disadvantage here because I don't have a whisk. Now, I'm going to use some milk. And like I said before, when I made a roux for the cheese soup, that I'm going to heat my... Wow, this is a complicated microwave.
You want a timer, or what are you trying to do?
No, I'm just trying to turn it on.
Oh, just hit a button.
Okay, there we go. A minute will be good. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
There's so many buttons on here. Okay, so I'm gonna put some flour in here to start making the roux. So it's, it has that, gonna get that almond scent going here in a little bit. And then I'm going to add the milk to it. And it makes it a lot less lumpy, like I said last time, if you add sort of warm liquid. We probably really don't even need it that long. I don't want it to explode in the microwave. Just kind of take the chill off. Not quite. Need to do this a little bit more. And then I think what we'll do is if anybody wants it, we've got some eggs in there. We could scramble up some eggs. We'll just do that off camera and see who wants eggs or if they want them fixed another way.
Oh, Elizabeth wants to make a fancy egg.
Ooh, okay. All right. So I'm just going to add a little bit of milk at a time. I think it's really cool the way this tightens up. I don't know. How many people are we going to feed? We might take Bernie out of plate or something. We'll see if he wants to do that. Or if he'll just eat something when he comes back. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do a dozen. We can always buy more eggs. It's not like we're out in the middle of nowhere, but we're at like Mountain Adventure or something like that. It's a really nice cabin.
We're almost out.
What?
So we're almost out in the middle of nowhere.
It is a really nice little mountainous look out over the deck, and all you see are trees. We had a really nice little campfire going last night. We roasted some hot dogs and we had a weenie roast. It made some s'mores. I think I'm gonna have to warm up a little bit more milk here. We'll see how this goes. And I had about a cup of milk in there. Oh, I think we're going to be good. And here in a minute, I'm going to heat up a little bit more milk here. We're going to add the rest of the sausage. Put some more milk in there. So what do we do with these eggs, Elizabeth? Oh, and what do you have in there so far?
Stick of butter.
Yeah, well, there's summer eggs, and in summer, I think I've heard that hens have a tendency to drink a little bit more water, and it makes their shell and the insides and all that a little bit more runny. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Okay, so I'm just kind of eyeballing this salt and pepper, because that kind of seasoning should always be to taste. And the nice thing about that is if people want more, they can put more on. And I don't usually use a whole lot of salt because Bernie's kind of having to try to cut back on salt a little bit. All right, that is looking about right there. I'll turn this up just a tad. All righty. I am putting the rest of the sausage in here. Elizabeth did a really nice job of getting that sausage chopped up good. Yeah, I'm going to need to put a little bit more milk in there. I'm just going to use the rest of this. All right, oops, that's a cute little song. Okay, excuse me, Miss Elizabeth. I think maybe they could use about another minute. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. One thing that I've learned about these kind of cooktops is they stay hot a lot longer even than one of the wire cooktops. Yeah, but that's what I have at home, so I've learned to make the adjustments. All right, so that's done. I'm going to take another look at my biscuits here. Oh,
Yeah, good
yep.
to see.
Yep.
Your biscuits are burning.
These are all, well, these are from a apple orchard in Wheelersburg called Furman's. But all the rest of this is all homegrown veggies between Richard's garden, my father-in-law's garden, and my garden. Alrighty, here we go.
Oh, those are delicious.
Yeah, so we will get this turned off. I think, well, these eggs are just about ready.
Eggs coming.
So yeah, we may like pull one apart here. Ooh, they're hot. See?
Awesome.
Alrighty, so we will
Delicious.
be having some biscuits and gravy here. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna sign off here and enjoy each other's company and enjoy a meal together, and I'll see you Wednesday again. All right, bye-bye.
Say goodbye. Bye. Bye.
I got good looking kids, don't I?